Hey guys, it's Crown by Red. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. It's been about 11 years since I first created my YouTube channel. Can you believe it? And about 4 years since I've been active, 4 or 5 years since I've been active on here. So I'm so excited to finally be back with content. I have so much to explain to you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, my life updates. But first, I have some cool information I want to share with you guys. I am now a licensed cosmetology educator. I'm a licensed and pro makeup artist, and I just want to show you guys a couple things that I'll be doing, and just have fun. So like, comment, subscribe, and join the Elite Squad. Let's go, gang! So right now I'm priming the eyes. I went out of order operation this whole look, so this is not how I really do faces, but it's what it is. And I'm not editing this voiceover, so again, it is what it is. So I'm priming her eyelid with, I believe, Juvia's Place primer, and it's my first time using it, and so far I like it. It's not the same as P. Louise, but it does the job. It's good. And I conceal her brow. It's basically my rough outline of the brow, and I use, again, Juvia's Place, and I don't know the color. So right now, this is actually after the second application. I had wiped it off before because I have really jacked up the eyeshadow. So that's one thing I want to teach my students, is that it's okay to start over. If you're not liking something or something turning out, start the hell over. What the hell you got to lose? You want them to look good. So what she did tell me that she wanted something pastel. So this is actually my muse. She's not a paying client. This is one that I practice looks on, but she wanted to go for a more pastel look today. So the color we had on before was like an emeraldy color. Right now, that's out of the Juvia's palette. Is that the Juvia's? No, it's not. That's the Crayon Case palette. So the first look we did was out of the first palette that I forgot already, and with the emerald color, and it didn't turn out right. So I started over, and both colors is from the Crayon Case mini palettes, and I love those things. So, and I depotted it. So if you want a depotting video, I can give you that. But right now, for some reason, these two colors was calling my name, and it gave me very much heels. Like, it's like if I could have drawn on her face, I could have drawn like cows or something on her face. Isn't that giving that sky and grass? But anyway, right now I'm patting on the eyeshadow. Make sure that your primer has not dried out, like your I used the Juvia's Place palette, and make sure it's not dried out, because if not, the colors will not stick and then we'll have a lot of fallout, which you can see on the side. Usually if I would have applied the eyeshadow when it's tacky, I wouldn't have so much fallout, because the pigments are amazing. Right now, I am doing a wing liner. I don't really like to do wing liners, but she requested it, so I did it. You will see the mistake I made. This actual pencil or filtered pen is from NYX, and some reason it started to exude product out of the side of it, so some of it got on her eyelid, and I had to correct it. So I made it bigger than I would have liked on both sides. So both times I did it, I made it wrong. But it's okay, you gotta go with the flow. As long as you're able to keep going with it. See, it looks kind of weird, a little funky right now, but at the end, it's gonna all pull together once I do the mascara and go back and touch up. So right now I'm doing a foundation. This is out of the ordinary for me. I usually do not apply foundation this way, but if you would take my pro class, you would see all the different ways that I offer my clients or want my students to apply makeup. Is all different ways. Right now I'm using a setting spray to one, lubricate the product, and two, set along the way while I'm applying the foundations. That is a pro tip. I'm using a MAC foundation brush. I love those. They're dense and they spread the product evenly. So right now I'm applying the foundation, and like I said, this is not the usual way that I would go about applying makeup for my clients, but I wanted to try something new. This whole look was something new, and I kind of liked it. I liked the outcome. It was different. Not something that I'll probably go to every time, but it was fun. So while I'm putting on the foundation, let's talk a little bit. Y'all, I am so excited to be back on YouTube. Y'all don't understand. I have been away for about 4 or 5 years. Last time y'all seen me, I was doing a full lock tutorial, and I had just started my career well, my switch of career into cosmetology and the beauty world. Before then, I was a residential counselor and a case manager. That was something I did for about 10, 11 years, and it was pretty fun. I went into it straight out of high school, had a great opportunity, went to college for it, and now I switched my career because I wanted something else. I'm really artsy, you guys, really artsy. If you've been around long enough, you know that I have many art videos on here. I just look at this as another avenue for me. So right now, I am doing my mid color. That was my mid color, and I believe it was NARS or Lancome. Right now, I'm using a mixture of the concealer from Born This Way, and I believe some of the foundation to tone out some of the yellow. Her undertone in her skin is she's very red, but some reason I use yellow products, but I end up correcting that. It wasn't a correction. I wanted to try something out. You don't always have to go in with their undertones, as long as you can correct it along the way or put some of those tones back into their skin, everything will tone back together. So right now I put in concealer and I did a little bronze color on the forehead. I really don't use foundation on the forehead. I use concealer and foundation most of the time. But I never really, I usually use concealer to put on the forehead because I don't see the need to put that all the product on her forehead. Right now I'm just bronzing. At this point, I knew where the look was going and I was loving it. I knew the look I was going for. Well, I didn't know her vision, but at this moment I seen her vision, what she was going for. And we loved it at the end. So right now, I am just blending. So another pro tip I will throw to you guys about blending is don't over blend. Sometimes you hear people tell you to blend, and then once you finish blending, you just have a blah face. You have no structure, no tones or no depth. I would say blend the edges is the most important thing. If you're gonna blend anything, blend the edges, guys. So as long as the edges are blended, you'll have a more structured face and a more symmetrical face. You can end up building the face in the way that you would like. Right now, I'm using a dry beauty blender to conceal on her eyes because I feel like when it's dry, I'm able to I'm able to suck up most of the I'm able to suck up most of the concealer underneath the eyes, but still leave the pigment underneath. That's one of the issues I find with some clients, with some makeup artists, is that they don't bring out their beauty blender, or they always feel that they have to wet the beauty blender. It's all different ways that you achieve the same look, but make it flawless. So right now I'm losing my voice, y'all. It's going really fast. I'm editing this really fast. I'm setting with Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder. I don't know how it's translucent, if it's the name, if it has a color to it, but that's what they named it. And I loved it. It's a little bit more, it's more grittier than my favorite Chanel setting powder, but it does the job. This is my number one. If I need to restock my kit, I'm always grabbing a Laura Mercier because it does the job. My next one would be the Chanel, and the second one would be my number one Dermablend. Right now I'm setting the highlighted portions of the face that I would like, and right now I'm going with the bronzer. I do not usually contour, but I use my bronzer to sculpt and do those things. I'm sorry, guys. I have a child. Listen, it's been a long day. I have to get this out by 8 o'clock, and it is 7. Okay. Right now, I'm just adding a little bit more warmth to her skin. I'm bringing back this dimension back in her skin. And my favorite palette to use for my nose contour is the Juvia's Place. And I believe that's in tan or medium. It might be in tan. This might be tan. That's my favorite for nose contour for her complexion. Look at that symmetrical. We're coming together, you guys. You see how I magically got on the other side? But right now, I'm making sure that I'm going back and forth to see if her face is symmetrical. I'm standing in front of her. So that's just a pro tip. Always move around. Don't stay complacent in one spot. See, I just jumped to the other side. Wow. So like I said, I depotted my makeup. So everything is in small little containers. If you want to see a video about that, let me know in the comments below. But right here, guys, I left it to the video. You see that? Y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't know. She blamed if I breathed a little bit too hard. But I just left this in here to say that nothing is perfect. Always go with the flow. I couldn't get that off her face without removing the whole brow. So we just said, F it, make it a look. And it really worked out. So right now I'm going with my Marc Jacobs brow pencils. My favorite one to ever use. It's amazing. Have wonderful shades. You're not too red. I forgot. I think this is brown or something. I forgot the name of it. But one of my brows in this video is better than the other, and that's because I couldn't get my position right to film this video, and I was trying to make her not turn her face. So next time the brows would be a little bit better, because right here they were not sisters, they wasn't even cousins, they were straight up neighbors. But they was both cute in their own right. Right now I'm just feathering the brows. I love feather brows. Look at her, it was cracking up this whole time because I had been it was a crazy fun day. I love hanging out with my cousin. She's one of my muses, one of my makeup models. She let me do whatever I want except today. So that's why we had a little bit of struggle with today. But right now I'm dusting away the setting powder. The look is coming together. I just love the outcome of this look already. We're not even finished, y'all. We're at the finish line, but we ain't finished yet. So I think I'm going to go into blush. Blush is my favorite. Yep, there we go. Blush is my favorite thing to add on. Just gives so much life to the skin. It gives you flush. It's real cute and flirty. All my looks always have blush. I think this is Juvia's Place blush. No, it's not the blush palette. I think these are out of all the Juvia's containers. Well, they're palettes. I broke them all down. So I don't really know what color this is. Right now I'm setting their face and I drench them because they be powdery and I had to set all that down. Right now I'm setting her face and I'm using a fan off of Amazon. They're amazing. I have about 3 in my kit. I do a lot of bridal makeup, and over the course of the day they sweat, so I always have them on hand and filled up. Right now this looks like I like Juvia's Place. I need a sponsorship. This is a Juvia's Place lip pencil. I'm not sure of the name of the color, but it will all be in the description below if you're interested. I don't know if I'm gonna do that every time because most of the time I don't know what I'm using. I just know if I'm looking at it. I don't really know the name of it. I can give you a hint. So a lot of my makeup is depotted, so I don't really know where it's from or things like that. But right now I'm just lining her lips or overlining them a little bit. And we're just gonna go over it with a little bit of the Anastasia matte liquid lipstick, and then we'll go over it with a gloss. And that's about to wrap up the look. It's another funny part of this video, so I'm gonna wait till it comes on so you can see it, you guys. She is hilarious. I love her. Oh my gosh. So again, right now I'm going over her lips with the Anastasia liquid matte lipstick, and I have the shade named below. And then we're gonna go over it with the drugstore clear gloss is my favorite, either that or the matte clear gloss. But I usually go for the drugstores because they're more convenient. I go through them really, really fast. So right now she is hating doing her eyes. She hates eye makeup, but she always wears looks that have eye color and stuff like that. So we was over here cracking up because she's like, no, I don't want it. And then right after I'm done, she's like, I love it. We're like, ma'am, you want all this stuff done to your eyes, like, but you never want, like, she hates getting her eyes underlined. Like, is it underlined? Cheesecake, what is it called? I can't remember the name of it, but she tightlining. She hates it. Oh my god, but she always wants that look. It's hilarious. Do you see how the look came together? This is some after shots. We did that. Big girl, corn, everything. So again, guys, thank you. This is my first video back on YouTube after 4 years. This is my first makeup video ever on my YouTube channel. I know that I don't so next time it'll be much better. So again, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I love you. Get away. All these beach views with an every day. All I want